Hello, dear students. Very good morning. So, we are learning the chapter tissues, right? So, in that, till now, we have studied plant tissues and some other different types of animal tissues, such as connective tissue and epithelium tissue. So, today in this class, you are going to study about cardiac tissues. Hello, dear students. Very good morning. So we are learning the chapter tissues. In the previous class, we have studied about connective tissue and epithelial tissues. In today's class, you are going to study about nervous tissue and muscles tissue. Muscle tissue or muscular tissue. So first we'll study about this muscular tissue. So muscular tissue, which consists of elongated cells. Here you can see the cells are elongated, right? So these muscle cells are elongated cells. So these are called as muscle fibers. Since here you can see they are attached to one to other cell. So hence they are called as muscle fibers. So this tissue, this muscle tissue, it is responsible for movement in our body. Okay, so the movement, walk or stand, whatever it may be, it is all because of this muscle fibers. And these muscle cells contain a special protein called as contractile proteins. Okay, the protein which is present in these muscles are called as contractile proteins. So which helps in contraction and relaxation, it will cause the movement. Without relaxation and contraction, movement would have not happened. So this relaxation and contraction which causes the movement of a body. So it is due to the presence of a protein called as contractile protein. Students, we can move some of the muscles by our conscious. Our conscious ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So some of the muscles we can move by our conscious. For example, the muscles present in our limbs. Okay, limbs we can move when we want them to and stop when we so decide. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಅವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ನಮಗ್ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನ. ಸೊ ಸಚ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ವಾಲಂಟರಿ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ವಾಲಂಟರಿ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಲಂಟರಿ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ಆ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಸೊ ಸಚ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ವಾಲಂಟರಿ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ವಾಲಂಟರಿ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. These muscles are also called as skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles means they are attached to the bones. Skeleton means bones, right? So these fibers are attached to the bones and they help in the body movement. Okay, ಈ muscles ಎಲ್ಲ bone ಗೆ attach ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So it helps in the movement. When you observe under microscope, when you observe muscles under the microscope, these muscles shows alternative light and dark striations. You see this picture here. One band is dark and other band is light. One band dark and one band is light. Okay, alternative. So dark and light bands or striations. ಇದನ್ನ striations ಅಂತಾನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ, bands ಅಂತಾನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟೈನ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಯೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಆಸ್ ಎ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಈ ತರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್. The cells of these muscle tissues are long. You can see on this picture they are long, cylindrical in shape. They are cylindrical and they are unbranched. See, these muscle fibers are not have a branch. Here you can see it is branched, right? It is branches tara gotagutte. But here it is unbranched and it is made up of many nucleus, multi-nucleated. Here you can see 1 2 3 3 nucleus are there. Multi-nucleated means it has a many nucleus, having many nuclei. So this is about a striated muscles. The next type is smooth muscles. So smooth muscles, here you can see you won't find any striations. Alva ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು striations ಇಲ್ಲ. So they are like spindle shaped muscles. So ಇದೊಂದು spindle shape ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, and they have a single nuclei. This is so smooth muscles and this is striated muscles. Next kind of muscles, the movement of food in the alimentary canal or the contraction and relaxation of the blood vessels are example for involuntary movements. Okay, previously I have learnt about voluntary muscles, right? So which is under the control of our conscious. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಮಡ್ಚ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕೋ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕುತ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಇರೋ ತರ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So there are some of the muscles which is not under the control of our consciousness. For example, a movement of a blood in our body. Is that under our control? No. So once you eat the food, it will go to the alimentary canal. So is it under the control of our consciousness? So ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫುಡ್ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ನಮಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ. So what about heartbeat? So the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of a heart, so it is it is not under the control of our consciousness. Okay, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಇಂದಾನೆ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರತ್ತೆ. ಈವನ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಟ್, ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್. ಈಗ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗುವಂತ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಸೊ ದ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಫುಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಕೆನಾಲ್ or the contraction and relaxation of a blood vessels are involuntary movements. So we cannot really start them or stop them simply by simply wanting to do so. So ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸೊ ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೀಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್, ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as involuntary muscles. So involuntary muscles, here you can see on the picture smooth muscles, okay, or involuntary muscles under these control such movements. Okay, involuntary movements ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ muscle, ಈ smooth muscles. They are also found in the iris of the eyes. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. In the ureters and in the bronchi of the lungs. Okay, it is in the ureters, iris of the eye, bronchi of the lungs, these involuntary muscles are present. Thus these cells, as you can see on the picture, these cells are long. Here you can see these cells are long and a pointed ends. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು, these are pointed, these are having a pointed ends, spindle shaped, and they are uninucleated. Uni means a single nucleus. So they are also called as unstriated muscles. So striated muscles means you can see a bands like this, right? Striations na ನೋಡಬಹುದು, but here you won't find any striations. So the muscles of the heart showing a rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life, right? So ನಾವು ಬದುಕಿರೋ, ನಾವು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾಗಿಂದ ಸಾಯೋವರೆಗೂ, so these muscles are showing the rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout our life. So these are also example for involuntary muscles. So these the tissues which is present in the heart, they are called as cardiac muscles or a cardiac tissues. Okay, the tissues which is present in the heart, so they are called as cardiac muscles or cardiac tissues. So the heart muscle cells are cylindrical. They are cylindrical, branched. Here you can see they are branched and the uninucleated. So only one nucleus per the cell. Okay, so here you can see striations. Here ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು, ಇವು small striations ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, so the muscles of a heart show rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life. So these involuntary muscles are called as cardiac muscles. So these heart muscle cells are cylindrical, they are cylindrical, branched, and you can feel it's uninucleated and striated. Okay, so this is about the muscle cells or muscular tissues. Next is about nervous tissue. So all the cells which possess the ability to respond to the stimuli. Respond to the stimuli means suppose something is happening in the environment, we should respond. For example, when you touch an hot object, you will immediately remove your hand from that object. So you felt that is hot and it is dangerous for you, right? And you have removed your hand immediately. That is called as respond to the stimuli. So however, cells of the nervous tissues are highly specialized for being stimulated and then transmitting the stimulus very rapidly from one place to the another place. For example, so where you felt the object is hot at the hand when you touch it, alva skin. So that receives the information that you are touching a hot object. So here the brain, the spinal cord and the nerves are all composed of these kind of nervous tissue. The cells of this tissue are called as nerve cell or a neuron. Okay, it is called as neuron. This neuron consists of a cell body. Okay, it is called a cell body. ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನು cell body ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So it consists of a nucleus and it is surrounded by the cytoplasm and it has a small hair-like strands. It is called as dendrite. So this one dendrite is connected to the nerve ending of the other neuron. ಈಗ ಈ ತರ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಈ ಡೆಂಡ್ರೈಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಡೆಂಡ್ರೈಟ್ ನ ಸೊ ಎಂಡು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒನ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ ಟು ದ ಅದರ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿಸ್ ನರ್ವ್ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ dendrite. Usually each neuron has a single long part called as axon. So illinda illivargu ಏನ್ portion ಇದೆ that is called as axon and a many short branched parts called as dendrites. So these are all called dendrites. So an individual nerve cell may be up to a meter long. 1 meter ವರೆಗೂ ಇರೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And many nerve fibers bound together by connective tissue make up a nerve. So these nerve impulses ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು information. So from here it will go and through this axon it will reach the nerve ending. So here in this nerve ending is connected to the dendrite. Okay, dendrite of the other neuron. So in this way the message is transferred. Now impulses allow us to move our muscles when we want. As I already told, involuntary and voluntary muscles. This voluntary muscles which is under the control of a brain. So the functional combination of a nerve and a muscle tissues so is a fundamental to most animals. Okay, it is fundamental to most animals. So this combination enables animals to move rapidly in response to the stimuli. So in response to the stimuli ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಟ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ನಾವು ತಕ್ಷಣ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿಸ್ ನರ್ವ್ಸ್. ಸೊ through this only the response will come from the brain and that's why we will remove our hands from the hot object. Okay, this is about the neuron. So you have to practice this diagram. So your cell body, it is nucleus, it is covered by cytoplasm. There is many hair-like strands, small hair-like strands called as dendrites, and the long part of the elongated part of the neuron called as axon, and it ends with a nerve called as nerve endings. So this you have to remember. I hope all of you have understood and this ends the chapter tissues. Thank you.